Hello friends, welcome back to MS Technologies. In this video, I'm going to show how to write a Python program to find number of occurrences of each characters in the given string. This is one of the frequently asked question in interview rooms. We'll see how to write the logic for this. If you want to take the data from the keyboard, how we can able to take by using input function. So here I'm trying to get the data from the keyboard. Yes is equal to input of enter string. If you want to read the data from the keyboard by using input function, we can able to take. So next what we have to do, I want to display the output in this format. Here what you guys are observed, how it look like the output. Here key value, key value, key value, key value pairs. Here we have key value pairs. If you want to represent the data in the form of key value pairs, what we have to take in Python? In Python, we have dictionary. By using dict, we can able to represent the data in the form of key value pairs. Here I'm going to take one empty dictionary first. D is equal to, like this, I'm taking one empty dictionary at here. Now I want to read each character from the given string. How we can able to take each character from the given string? By using for loop. I'm going to take each character from the given string. How to write the for loop? For each character in a yes. Yes is nothing but what? Input. Whatever the input we took from the keyboard, that is nothing but yes. From that yes, I want to take each character one by one. For that, I'm doing iteration. For loop, I'm taking it here. For each character, x means what? Each character. For each character in the given string. For each character in yes, I want to take. So now I got x. I got x value. What we have to do? We have to check that x value is available inside the dictionary or not. How we can able to check? For that, we have membership operators are there in Python. By using those membership operators, we can check the specified element is available inside the dictionary or not. How to check that one? Here I am going to write one condition at here. What condition? If x in in is what? In is a membership operator. By using in, we can able to check x is available inside d or not. So now here HELO, what all these things? These are the keys. Now here X also you will get one character from hello. So that one also what? Key only. So now we have to check X value is available inside keys or not. How you will get only keys from the dictionary? How you can able to get only keys from the dictionary? For that, we have one inbuilt function inside dictionaries, which is nothing but keys function. Here what we have to check, if x in d means what? Dictionary. D means dictionary. D dot keys function we have to use. X is available inside d dot keys or not, we have to check it here. Right. So next what we have to do? Suppose if x is available inside keys, if x is available inside keys, what we have to do? Observe very carefully. Here what I am going to do? Here I am going to take like this. This is the string. String I took like this. Hello, this is my string. So here what I'm taking, one empty dictionary also I'm taking like this. Issue. This is one empty dictionary I took it here. Right. So next what I want to do. Here what I want to check. Here I want to take each character from the given string. First time what is the x value? First time what is the x value? X value is a h. First time x value is a h. Now I want to check x value is available inside a dictionary keys. Inside keys or not, we have to check. Here inside dictionary, nothing is there. Dictionary is empty. We don't have anything inside the dictionary. Then what we have to do? Here we have to add. Here we have to add that one inside the dictionary. How you can able to add a key value pair to the dictionary? How you can able to add uh, item item inside the dictionary? Right. For that, we have to take like this. How we can able to add d of x. D of x is equal to 1 I am taking. First time I am taking that one. That's why here d of x means what? D of h is equal to 1 I am taking it here. So now here what you will get here inside this dictionary, you will get like h is 1 like this, you got it here. Right. So next time what is the next value? E. X value is e. Here again I'm checking e is available inside a dictionary or not. E is available inside a dictionary or not. Here e is available, no, e is not available inside the dictionary. Then what we have to do? Here we have to do d of x is equal to 1 means what? D of e equal to 1. Here e is the key and 1 is the value. So here you will get e1, you will get like this. Right. So what is the next character? X value L. Here if L in d dot keys or not, we have to check. Inside d L is there? No, we have only he. L is not available. Then what we have to do? We have to add that L to dictionary. D of L is equal to 1 we have to give. So here L is equal to L is 1, you will get like this. Right. So next, what is the x character? What is the x value? L only. L only. So now here observe very carefully. If x in a d dot keys are not, x means what? L. L in a d dot keys are not. Yes. Here we have L. Then what we have to do? If L is available, then what we have to do? Right here, if you do this one, again, what it will happen? That keys are duplicated. Dictionary keys are not duplicated, but values can be duplicated, but dictionary won't duplicate keys. Then what it will do? Right, it will override the old value with the new value right here. So now here what it will be happen? Again, you will get the same L1 only, you will get it here if you do like this. But here, what is my expectation? Here L you are getting second time means here the value will be incremented. The value will be incremented. For that, what we have to do? So this one won't work for that. So now what we have to do for that? Here I'm going to take like this. Here what we are doing? Here I'm going to take like this. What we are doing? D of x. D of x is equal to d of x plus 1 I am taking like this. Understood? Here x is already available inside keys. Then what we have to do? D of L is equal to, right here D of L means what it will return here in this case. In this case, D of L means what it will return? Corresponding value it will return. Means 1 it will return. So now 1 plus 1, how much? 2. 2, it will become 2. So now here D of x means what? D of x means D of L. Here what is the value? 2. So in this case, what it will happen? Here the value will be changed to 2 like this. Right. So now here what we have to take here. So I'm going to take like this. What? Else. Else part I'm going to take like this. So now suppose if the key is available inside d dot keys, if x value is available inside keys, then what we have to do? So here we have to increment that value. D of x is equal to D of x plus 1. Second time you are getting. Already one time available inside the D, inside dictionary. Second time you got that one. Means what we have to do? The value should be incremented. For that what we are doing? D of L is equal to D of L plus 1 we are taking. Suppose first time that key we are getting. Right? Previously we don't have that key inside dictionary. First time only we are getting that key. So then what we have to do? We have to go to else part. In else part, what we are doing? We are adding a new key value pair to the dictionary. By using that key, we are trying to add a new key value pair to the dictionary. How to add a new key value pairs? D of key is equal to 1, like that. We have to add new key value pair to the dictionary. So now finally what we have to do? Here we added all characters. First time H, first time X value is H. Here we are checking H is in a dictionary of keys or not. No, then it will come to else part. Here by using H we are adding new entry inside the dictionary. D of H is equal to 1. Second character is E. E is if E in D of keys or not. No, E is not available inside dictionary. Then it will come to else part. So here D of E is equal to 1. New more entry we are adding. Next one L. If L in D dot keys, no. L is not available. Then what we have to do? We have to come to else part. In else part, what we are doing? We are adding new entry inside the dictionary. D of L is equal to 1. So L1 it will become. So next what we are doing? Next character L only. At L in D dot keys, yes, already one time L is available. Then what we have to do? It will go inside this and here D of L is equal to, first I am taking a already existing value. D of L means it will return 1. For that I am incrementing 1 plus 1 I am doing. Here what you will get? D of L is equal to 2 you will get. So here this value will be replaced with 2 yet here. Right. So now I want to print all these things. How we can able to print? I want to print all these things. How we can able to do? For this, here I am going to take one for loop again. Here I am going to take one for loop at here. After adding all these things inside dictionary, what we have to do? I am going to take one for loop at here. Here I am going to take one for loop for key comma value. Now inside dictionary what we have? Key value, key value, key value pairs are there. For key comma value in inside dictionary keys method is there. If you use keys method you will get only keys. Keys means what? HEL. These are the things you will get. And inside dictionary we have values method also is there. If you use that values method you will get only values, means 1 1 2 like this you will get. But now I want to get both the things, key and value, both the things I want to get. In that case, what function, what method is available inside the dictionary? Items method is available. So here we have to take D dot items. If you want to get both key value pairs, then we have to use this items method here. D dot items we have to take. Inside this, what we have to do? I want to print key and value both at here. So here I'm taking print. I'm going to print like this. I'm going to take one here I'm going to take format method. Like this I'm taking it here. Like this I'm taking it here. So dot format method. Dot format method of K comma V. Right. What format method will do? Here curly braces are the replacement operator. Inside format method, in which order we are taking, same order, right? These replacement operators will get replaced right here. So now first here, first replacement operator will be replaced with key. Second replacement operator will be replaced with value. Now finally what output you will get here? You will get like H1, E1, L2 like this you will get it here. Right? So let me explain. Right? I'll explain one more thing. Right? So here string I'm taking, S is equal to input of enter string. Now I want to get the output like H is equal to 1. See, suppose if my string is hello, I want to get output H1, E1, L2 like that I want to get. So for that, what we have to do here, first I'm taking one empty dictionary. I took one empty dictionary. Next, I'm taking one by one from given string. Each character I'm taking by using for loop. For x in yes means for each character in yes. Next, what I want to do here, x means what? X is nothing but a key. X is nothing but keys. So now I want to check that keys are available inside the dictionary or not. I want to check that keys are available inside the dictionary or not. So for that, what we are doing by using membership operators, we can check the specified key is available inside the dictionary or not. Here in is what? Membership operator. By using that membership operator, I'm trying to check that key is available inside the dictionary or not. Okay. Suppose if the key is already available inside the dictionary, then what we have to do? I want to get the corresponding value. For that, I'm incrementing one. For that, I want to increment one. Same thing I'm doing it here. D of x means you will get corresponding value. For that, we are incrementing one. So now here d of key is equal to value you will get. So the old value will be replaced with new value. Suppose if the key is not available inside d dot keys, then what we have to do? It will come to else part. In else part, what we are writing? We are writing the code to add a new entry inside the dictionary with that key. Right? What is the value you are taking? One. First time we are adding that entry, so the value will be one. We have to take it here. Like that, each key value pair we added inside the dictionary. Finally, what we have to do? We have to print the output. For that, for loop, I'm writing it here. By using for loop, what we are doing? We are taking both key and values from the dictionary. If you want to get only keys function is available. If you want to get only values function is available. If you want to get both key and values, we have to go with this items function. So now here you got both key and values, and here we are printing both key and values by using format method and replacement operator right here. So now let me run this program. What output we will get, we'll see. Here I'm writing it here. Yes is equal to input of enter string. I am taking like this. So now here one empty dictionary I am taking. Here I want to get each character from the given input. For that, for each character in yes I am taking. Now here I want to check the character is available inside dictionary or not. The key is available inside or not, inside dictionary or not. For that, here I am going to write one for loop. If condition, sorry. If x in d dot keys. If x in d dot keys. If it is available, then what we have to do? D of x equal to, right, corresponding value I want to get. How you will get the value? D of key. It will return the corresponding value. For that, we are incrementing one. So now next go to else part. When it will go to else part, if the specified key is not available inside the dictionary, then it will go to else part. In else part, what we are doing? D of x equal to 1 we are doing. New entry we are adding to the dictionary. So next what we have to do? Here I'm going to write one more for loop. For key comma value in d dot items. D dot items. If you want to get only keys function. If you want to get only values function. If you want to get both key and value, we have to use items function. Here what we have to do? Just I want to print key value pairs. Print. Here I am taking replacement operator. Dot format of. Dot format of. Here I am going to take like key comma value like this. Save this program. Just run this program once. It will ask enter a string. First I am taking the string from the keyboard. See, it is asking enter string. Here I am taking hello. 1 minute, sorry. Enter string. Hello, I give it here. What we are getting? H one time we are getting, E one time we are getting, L two times we are getting, O one time we are getting. Each character, how many number of occurrences are there? Each character number of occurrences we are printing by using Python. See H one time, E one time, L two times, O one time we are getting it here. So now you can able to check it here. You can able to check it here. Okay, here only we have string, right? Okay, H one time, E one time, L two times, O one time we got like this, right? So this is one of the most frequently asked question in entry room. What is the question? Write a program to find the number of occurrences of each character in the given string. Here what we have to do? First we have to take the string from the keyboard by using input function. Next we have to take one empty dictionary. Next we are iterating that string, means each character I want to take from the given string. For that I'm writing one for loop. Next I'm checking that key is available inside keys or not, inside dictionary or not. If it is available, I want to get the value of corresponding key, and I want to increment that value. If it is not available, by using that key I want to add a new entry inside the dictionary. After that what we are doing, we are going to print that key and values. For that we are writing one more for loop. Here if you want to get both the key and values from the dictionary, for that we have items function is there. By using that items function we can able to get both key and value pairs. Here by using replacement operator and format method, I am printing that key and value pairs. Right? Thank you guys. Please subscribe and share and like this video.